say it was. I just played wide open, and just get after the ball.
Talk about playing in this scheme. What makes it easier for the linebackers to play downhill like you played today?
Well, when Coach V first got in, he's, told us to, open up. Just play comfortable, play loose, and recognize formations. At the beginning, at the start of the play, and pre-snap reads and stuff like that. And I just play a lot better when I, get downhill, just fly into the ball.
These coaches had some positive things to say about you this spring. What do you feel like you did best out there?
Well, I have to say, just a lot more film work, and I was doing last year, just dealing with the players, but just getting with them guys, on and off the field, just any little questions, any little thing I have to ask them, just stay with it. Yeah.
How much has him being a teacher helped you guys?
A lot. I think that's what all the guys notice, about him, and he's just straightforward with you. He's going to get you, to make plays.
Notice pregame he was even out there preaching pad level and hips and things like that.
Yeah, he was. He stresses that pad level makes a big difference. It can, big difference in between TFL and plus 3 yards. That's one thing I really like about him. He teaches you the right way.
Where'd you play most of the spring? You were mostly at Will, or mostly at Will this spring, or?
Well, I was, and then I moved around a little bit. Just try to help out. When some of the guys went down, I just try to step in and learn all of them. You never know what may happen, so I just try to move around.
What's the toughest position?
Of
the three, what's the toughest?
Well, none is really tough. It's just when you move around, you just kind of thinking you had another position and.
But you've played all three. What do you feel you're most natural?
I probably have to say Will backer. I kind of like playing on the edges a little bit. So.
Did you have more fun this spring than last spring? Was it more fun?
Kind of, sort of, but it's kind of equal. I have fun regardless. Just because it's the game of football. I just go out there and have fun. So.
But is it a fresh start for someone when you get a different coach looking at you and goes at things from a different perspective than Coach Steele did?
Well, it's more things you have to learn. When somebody else new is coming in, because you get so used to one thing, and then somebody else coming in, you have to get used to some other things. So I think that was the toughest part. Just getting adjusted to something else. But everybody's picking up on it pretty well, and
What do you feel you have to work on?